Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Happy New Year.
Good evening, sir. Happy New Year.
New Year.
Good evening, sir. Happy New Year.
Good evening, sir.
Any resolution taken? You must have taken some resolutions. Yes or no? Ishika, Archita, Dipakshi, Chandra, Ketan. Have you taken any resolutions?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Now you are my student. Okay, let's start. So today what we are going to discuss, I'm just sharing my screen. Okay. Are you able to see?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
Yes, sir.
great. Let's start. As discussed, as planned, we are going to, for the next 3 days, we are going to discuss about SQL, structured query language. Okay. Before that, I want to give some disclaimer kind of thing. Okay. You just unlearn whatever you have learned about SQL. Okay. You just come with a fresh mind that you don't know anything about SQL. Then only you will be able to concentrate on this particular 3 days. Okay. So to start with, Ishika, tell me, it is SQL or SQL?
Good evening, sir. Sir, it's
Good evening.
S.
So you are going to pronounce this as SQL.
Uh,
Ketan, how you are going to?
the SQL.
Okay. Ketan, are you there? Utio, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Tell me how you are going to pronounce this. SQL or SQL?
Sir, SQL.
Okay, great. So there is no right or wrong method to pronounce. Okay, even you can say it as SQL or SQL. Okay, I normally pronounce this as SQL. Okay, sometimes I pronounce this as SQL. Okay, both the things are right. Okay, SQL stands for structured query language. Okay, I have differentiated these three words in different colors because it has got different meanings attached with these three words. Structured, okay? It means whatever you are going to write, it would be in a structured, okay? Query means literal meaning is you are going to take something, you are going to query the system, okay? Language, of course, you know, it's a language. Always remember this. Suppose if somebody is asking you, hey guys, you know a SQL or SQL, okay, you just tell yes, I know. Do not say yes sir, yes ma'am, I know Oracle SQL, I know SQL Server, I know MS Access, I know Postgre. Don't say all these things. Suppose if somebody is asking you whether you know about SQL or SQL, you should tell them, yes, I know it's a structured query language. As the definition says, it's a standardized programming language that is used to manage relational database. You know what is database? You know what is relational database? Just refresh those concepts. What is the difference between DBMS and RDBMS? We are not going to discuss. You need to refresh all those concepts. Okay, relational database, what is a database, that you know, right? Rupali, you know na, you remember na, you remember what is a database and what is a relational database and what is RDBMS and what is the difference between DBMS and RDBMS, why we are going from file management system to database management system and then to relational database management system. That you know na, you remember na, Rupali?
Sir, yes, I'll refresh those concepts once again.
As of now, you know it or not?
No,
You
sir.
forgot. Okay, very good. Just refresh those concepts, okay? And I request you all to, rather I advise you all to refresh all those concepts, okay? How you are going to refresh those concepts? I have not shared my PPTs with you, or it's not your mistake, it's my mistake only. I apologize for that. I will be sharing all my PPT so that you will be able to refresh all those concepts, because it is very preliminary things that you need to refresh. What is the difference between FMS and DBMS or RDBMS? Why we are going for RDBMS and all those things. As of now, we are at the stage that we are sticking to only this relational database. For relational database, to manage relational database, we would be requiring some language so that we would be able to manage our relational database. Okay, that language is nothing but structured query language, that is SQL or SQL. Okay, got it? Got it right?
Yes, sir.
Very good. The next question is why one should learn SQL. Suppose if somebody is asking you, okay, your seniors or your relatives or your family members or your friends or somebody from abroad is asking you why one should learn SQL. Suppose if I'm asking this question to Chandra, what would be her answer? Chandra, are you there?
Yes, sir.
What would be your answer? Why one should learn SQL? See, why I said so, you need to unlearn all those things. That also includes, see, do not learn any language, to say the least, at least SQL, okay, that you are going to face some interviews, data analysis related interview, data science related interviews. That is why I am here to learn SQL. No, as an economist, you should be knowing how to handle your data. Suppose in your data is off late, the data are in a spreadsheet format or in some list format or some arrays, some data frames and all those things. Gone are those days. The data are in your file, physical file, that वो पापा का जमाना का हो गया, दादाजी का जमाना हो गया, ठीक है? There is no concept called managing your data in files, physical files. Now the world is moving very rapidly, that we always tend to store our data in database format, on spreadsheet format, on data frame format. That is why to manage those data, it is your data, it is your baby. You need to manage those. Okay, so you are here to learn SQL, because you should know how to manage your data, that is either in spreadsheet or in database, in a structured manner. Okay, so that you will be able to query it. Suppose I have list of data. Suppose how many students are there now in the class? Around 40, right? I want to pick few students. I need to query. I need to pick four students, say Ketan, Utyu, Chandra, and Ishika. Okay, I'm going to pick all these four students from the list of 40 students. So I'm querying it. Okay, here my data is all those 40 students, but I am filtering or I am picking only 4 students from the list of 40 students. So that time I would be requiring a language and simplest of simplest language that won't torture me a lot. Instead, it will give me a simple solution to my problem. Here, my problem statement is I am going to pick 4 students from the list of 40 students. It is my problem statement. I need a language. It will simply pick 4 students from the 40 students and give it to me as a solution. So that language is SQL. So it is not a particular language. It's a concept. SQL means it's a concept. Don't think it's a programming language. Okay. SQL means it's a concept. It's a concept. It's a concept. Once you back to this session, you just memorize this. SQL is a concept. Okay, got it? Now, next question. Don't think when you are going for an interview, you are going for an internship, or you are going for a research, don't think the interviewer would be going to ask you, yeah, tell me what all the SQL you know. No. First, they will ask you whether you know SQL or not. You have already answered that question. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I know what the SQL is. Then the next question would be, okay, what are all the databases or what are all the SQL or what are all the SQL programming language you know? Then you can say them. These are the popular languages. These are the popular tools you can say. MS Access, Oracle SQL, PostgreSQL, MySQL, SQL Server, NoSQL. See that NoSQL is a new concept, okay, that we are going to deal separately in the days to come. The NoSQL is used vastly in big data analytics and all, okay, that we are going to discuss. As I said, these are the popularly known tools for SQL. MS Access, you know, Microsoft Access, and Oracle, it's primarily used in, uh, you can say, mathematical firm and pharmas. It is vastly used. PostgreSQL and MySQL are primarily for web analytics related thing. SQL Server is similar to MS Access. Okay, it's an extended version of MS Access. You can say NoSQL, as I said, it is used mainly in big data analytics. So now your $1,000,000 question would be, sir, tell me what are all the tools I should know? This question is there in your mind or not? Aishman, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Don't worry, we will pick up. They get the lead, okay, but we will come back strong.
Yes, sir. Yes.
This question is there in your mind?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Which question? That South African got the lead? That question or which question?
No, the tools will be
Yes,
leading.
that
Yes,
question
we
is
got.
there in your mind.
Yes, sir.
Then why didn't you ask me? Now ask.
So which tools would we be requiring for SQL?
Very good. See, whenever you are into an SQL class or SQL class, this question would be there in your mind. सर कभी बोल रहे हैं लोग इंटर्नशिप में जाने समय पोस्ट SQL आना है, कभी लोग बोल रहे हैं Oracle आना है, कभी लोग बोल रहे हैं MySQL आना है, कभी लोग बोल रहे हैं NoSQL करके. मुझे पता ही नहीं था what tool I am going to learn and what are all the tools I am going to learn. I should learn. Okay, this question would be there in your mind. It is a basic question. Do not worry about your own question. It's a very good question that you should know the answer for that particular question. My answer would be very simple. Instead of learning all these tools or all these languages separately, you should first get stronger enough in your SQL concept. Once you get stronger enough in your SQL concept, then all these tools would be child play. What we are going to do in our sessions to come, okay, we are going to pick the top three and the bottom three separately. We are going to do a comparative studies. Okay. As I mentioned in the planner itself, we are going to use some online compiler as well. We are going to put the same query in all different platforms, all different tools. Okay. Then we are going to check. But to do that, you should be stronger enough in your SQL concept. Okay. So always remember this. Theoretical concept is the basic. Okay. You should be stronger enough in your theoretical concept. Then only you will be able to proceed further. Okay. Suppose if somebody is saying, I want to pick the way I have told you, I need to pick 4 students from the list of 40 students. You should know first how to do that. Okay. It is not that you need to put some syntax, you need to put some statements, you need to put some SQL statements and all those things, or you need to put some lines of code you need to write and all those things. That of course it's there, but before that, you should know how to do that. Okay, okay. I am going to, what are the things I have given? I have given a list of 40 students. What is my problem statement? I need to pick 4 students. Okay. Then you would be asking, sir, tell me why you want to pick 4 students, on what basis? That question should arise in your mind. Okay, then only you will be able to arrive a solution to your problem statement. So always remember this. You should understand the basic concept about SQL, that is structured query language, that is SQL. Okay, perfect. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
very good. Now, so answer to Aishman's question is, you are going to learn at least 3 from these 6. Okay, and Oracle, PostgreSQL are primary things. Okay, we can pick anyone from the other 4. Okay, got it? So while facing the interview, you will be able to answer their query first. That would be related to SQL concept. Then your, be it Oracle or be it PostgreSQL or be it MS Access. Okay, or NoSQL if you are going for big data analytics. Got it? You got the answer, Ayushman?
Yes, sir.
Very good. See, here, these are the features. That is why we are going for SQL. If you could see, high performance, high availability, scalability and flexibility, robust transactional support, high security, comprehensive application development, management is, and last but never the least, open source. One by one, we will see. See, gone are those days, as I said, we kept data in a file, in a physical file. Whenever, suppose if I want to refer a Chandra's record or Ketan's record, what are their performance in 10th, 12th, or undergrad, and all those things. Gone are those days. I simply physically pick their files and check the data. Gone are those days. Okay, we have already started to keep our data in relational database, so that I would be able to pick my data from the database. So it is always tend to high performance. Suppose that high performance is what? Searching. Suppose I want to see the data pertaining to Rupali and Ishika. Okay, then I will go to the office. I will pick their files. First, I need to check which batch they are related to, and to pour oil to the fire, there would be hundreds of Rupali or hundred of Ishika. Okay. So if you keep your data in your file management system, it would be very difficult for you. Rather, if you are putting it in relational database, the performance will be very fast. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Next is high availability. High availability means whenever or whatever you are looking for, it would be available. It is not that uh, the file got crashed, the file got damaged, and all these physical related things that would be happening only to the papers. Okay, but database, it is always high availability. That is why we are going for our SQL. Okay, scalability and flexibility. What is scalability? What is scalability? Ishika, tell me.
So scalability, um, I don't know, sir.
The way you started, I thought you going
Actually,
to.
I have little idea
Yeah,
that
tell me. See, do not hesitate. Do not hesitate. At least in my class, do not hesitate to answer.
so as you said that if we are finding data for if you want to find data for undergraduate data for students in a class, so you can actually scale up the data. I mean, so I cannot put that into words, but I have little idea in my mind what it means.
Mhm.
So you
You
can
are
actually
almost there.
represent it.
See, that scale up, you are almost there. You need to
Yeah,
complete your statement. That's it.
yeah. So actually, we can define the data. This is what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. Very good answer. Very good answer. It's not just about refining your data, Ishika.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
also about, suppose today I am having a data about your 10th and 12th marks. Okay. And your undergrad marks, because now you are into masters, okay, at IIFT. Tomorrow, after finishing your MA economics, okay, you would be doing your PhD also from IIFT. Okay, that time I am going to scale up your data. Okay, that MA economics data would also be getting added to my database. Okay, I need to give that flexibility to my system. My system means my database, my relational database. That is what the scalability and flexibility is all about. Flexibility means you should be very flexible. Okay, you should be very scalable. That's it. Okay. Next is,
Yes.
yeah, you got the answer right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is what you thought of telling, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, great, great. Now, robust. What is robustness? Suppose I am saying somebody is robust, very robust.
Efficient.
No, not exactly.
Sir, foolproof.
Very good. Who is this?
Shreyans, sir.
Very good. How did you forget you, yeah, Shreyans? Happy New Year.
Thank you, sir.
Shreyans,
Same to
very
you.
good answer. Very good answer.
Thank you, sir.
मेरे मन में था I am missing someone. I thought it is Nikhil or Sumit. I forgot Shreyans. Sorry, yeah. Very good answer. See, robust is always a foolproof. Suppose if I am giving any data, okay, suppose if I am asking, uh, I need to pick 4 students, okay, from the list of 10 students. Okay, instead of giving the names of the 4 students, I'm giving something inky pinky ponky like roll number or date of birth. Okay, the system should be able to tell me, my dear friend, you need to give me the names of those students. Okay, we are doing some transactions. We are doing some transaction, so that RTS, that is robust transaction support, should be there. That is why we are using SQL. Okay, and high security. The world is moving fast. We would be requiring the security to say the least. Okay, and all your data would be very secure because you are going to put some encryption and decryption for your database. So it would be very secure. Okay. Comprehensive application development. Here the difference between your spreadsheet and SQL comes. Whenever we are you are making some you are keeping some data in your spreadsheet. Okay, assume that I am keeping all your 10 12 marks in a separate sheet in an Excel sheet. How many students are there? 40 here, 40 there in Kolkata campus. So around 80 to 90 students. Okay, that out of 80 to 90 students, I am going to keep data related to your personal information like your date of birth, your blood group, and I would be having maximum of how many tuples and how many attributes. What is a tuple or tuple and what is attribute?
So row and columns.
Very good. So maximum I am going to have 80 rows or 80 tuples. Okay, and maximum I am going to have 20 attributes or 20 columns or 20 fields. That's it, right? But when you are keeping those data, it is not a problem to keep the data in your spreadsheet. But the problem is whenever you are developing an application, tomorrow you are going to develop an application based on your 80 by 20 matrix, that is 80 rows and 20 columns. Okay, you are going to create a comprehensive application development. Whenever suppose somebody is keying in, tell me about Shreyans, that system would be able to give the data pertaining to Shreyans. Okay, suppose if you are putting it in an Excel sheet, every time you need to give that Excel sheet to the users. Instead of that, suppose if you are putting it in your database, whenever some user wants to fetch a data about Chandra or Shreyans or Ishita, okay, uh, they would be able to. Okay, got it? What is CAD is all about? Comprehensive application development. Whenever you are going to create, see, always remember this. Big data analytics is all about your application. Okay, you are going to create an application, you are going to create a project, you are going to create a catalog. Okay, so you always put your data in your database. Okay, so what that is the difference between keeping your data in Excel and your database. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Management is it is related to your CAD only, comprehensive application development. It would be easier for you to manage your data. That is why you are going for SQL. As the definition suggests, okay, it is a standardized programming language to manage your relational database. Okay, and last but never the least, open source. Okay, it is openly available. What is an open source? What is an open source?
That is freely available. Mm. You don't have to subscribe it or don't have to pay anything for it.
Who's this? Who is this?
I'm Sumit.
Sumit, very good, Sumit. See, it is not freely available. You can say it to some extent, but suppose if you want to get some support, okay, you will be able to download those tools for free. But suppose if you want to get some support, some specialized support, then you need to pay. So it is not always freely available. It is openly available. It is not that you need to, as you partially rightly said, you don't need to subscribe to anything. You need to get some license and all those things. It is not. Okay. It is openly available. It's an open source as the name suggests. Okay. These are the features of your SQL. This question I am damn sure any interviewer is going to ask you. So you need to answer this question by means of these 8 features. Got it?
Sir, can you
Sir, could you
explain?
repeat?
Yeah, one by one. Yeah, tell
Sir,
me.
can you please repeat comprehensive application development?
Very good, very good. Who is this?
Sir, good evening, sir. This is Toisha.
Who is this? I'm sorry.
Sir, this is Toisha.
Twaisha, very good, Twaisha. Happy New Year, good evening. Twaisha, see, you know what is an application?
Yes, sir.
Your yes, sir means no, sir. I am telling you. Application is nothing but, okay, a system. System, as I said in my earlier class, a system is nothing but input, process, output. Okay, you are going to an e-commerce system, say Amazon, Flipkart, it's an application. Okay, it's an app. Okay, you are going there, you are keying in something and it will be processed and you will be getting some output. Okay, suppose I am having a list of 80 students of MA Eco 21-23, both Delhi and Kolkata campuses, each 40 students from both the campuses. Okay, I want to pick one particular person's information, say Twaisha's information, from the list of 80 students. Okay, that list is with me. Suppose Professor Nag is coming to me. Bala, I want to see the information about Twaisha or Preksha. Okay, so सर ये ले लो, ये मेरे पास एक्सेल शीट है, लो आप देख लो. Would he be able to? Of course, he would be able to, because simply he needs to put some filtering and all those things. He will be putting that filter. He will be selecting that. But the concept of eye security is dismissed here, because you are giving your control of your data to someone else. Okay, instead of giving the information only about Tresha or Preksha, you are giving the complete Excel sheet. Okay, instead of that, if you put it in a database and you are making some query system, okay, whatever name they are keying in, they would be getting the data. That's it. They are going to have only viewing option. They are not going to get other options like removal of data, addition of any data. Suppose if you are giving that Excel sheet to them, they can change your data even. Suppose if they are changing your spelling of your data, वो भी मेरे जैसे मद्रास के पास मिल गया तो मैं ऐसे स्पेलिंग डाल दूंगा त्वेषा का, whatever spelling I want to put, I will be putting. So it will be a damn crash to your data. So instead of that, you are going to create a small application. Okay, as the name suggests, comprehensive application. Okay, by putting those application, whenever user wants to get some information, they would be getting that information. Okay, say for instance, Wikipedia is there. Wikipedia, okay, they must be having thousands of spreadsheet. You never know. Or instead of giving the access to all these data that they are having, they are giving simply a place from where you will be able to key in whatever you are going to search for. Got it, Vesha? So
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, application is nothing but it's a system. Okay. Very good. Next one, somebody has asked. Somebody has started to after Vesha.
Sir, I was asking you to explain
Yeah.
about high availability and scalability and flexibility.
Very good. See, suppose who is this?
Sir, my name is Dhruv.
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 Dhruv. Very good. Okay.
Yes.
See, Dhruv, suppose you are looking for some data, assuming that you are a, you are a principal of a school. Okay, you are running a school and you are a principal for that particular school. Okay, and you are looking for some particular information about a particular student. Okay, just assuming that you are in the 60s and 70s or 80s. Okay, before mid 80s. Okay, and that time we used to keep our data in physical files. Okay, that time, suppose if you are searching for a student named X or Y or Priksha or Tresha or Dhruv, okay, you never know at what time you are going to get the data. Okay, it it would be taking some days or some weeks even, okay, to fetch the data. And some point of time, you never know if the file got corrupted or damaged, you are helpless. Okay, so if you are putting those data pertaining to students of your school in a relational database, then you are ensuring that high availability, because whenever you are looking for, the data would be available to you. Got it? That is what HA is all about. See, suppose if you are putting again, assuming with your ancient era of data compilation, okay, file management, it would be there for Chandra, it would be only one file. Okay, if it has got damaged, that's it, gone, all those data pertaining to Chandra. But whereas if you are keeping it in database, some replica or some backup would be doing automatically. If there is no question of getting damaged when you are putting your data in relational database, but suppose some God's act happening to your server, okay, then your data is again gone. You are going back to your ancient era of file management. Okay, but that data would be storing it in a cloud. Okay, we are going to discuss that, and cloud and all. So the data would be available to you 24/7 by 365.5 days. What is that? Is called high availability. Okay.
So, but then won't the factor of high security be compromised if
How?
it's available in the cloud?
How?
So, if my data is available in the cloud, then I think
No,
those
no,
who
no.
can access
See.
cloud can.
Always we tend to compare this with a credit card. Suppose you are doing some credit card transaction as well. You are giving your
Right,
credit
sir.
card number,
Huh.
your credit card number, your CVV to them. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Then at what trust you are giving all these details to them? You are trusting them by saying, okay, I'm giving my data. Whenever, suppose if somebody is hackers or somebody is tells are coming, until or unless they get my OTP, they get my data of birth, they get my secret question, they would not be able to access my data. They would not be get my money. Yes or no? Similarly, your data will be always protected by means of layers of security. It is not that, see, even in campus history, if you could see, there are two types of password for the faculty members. One is for login, one is for transaction. Okay, we always say one is for authentication, the other one is for authorization. There is a difference between authentication and authorization. Authentication means it is allowing you to enter the system. Authorization means You are allowing to do a particular activity. It is not that everyone would be able to evaluate your microeconomics paper or your IFM paper. Okay, everyone would be allowed to enter the system with the credentials, with the valid credential. But it is not that everyone would be able to do certain tasks, certain activities. So there's layers of security. See, even if you could see this RBI is using Oracle, okay, for their database. And you won't believe it, there are 17 layers attached with that. 17. So your data would be always secure. I think, and even you know Yahoo, right? How
Yes,
many
sir.
of you are using Yahoo email ID? Because everyone must be using Gmail. Is anybody using Yahoo? No. Okay. Yahoo is also an email provider. You know where their data center is? Any guesses? Hello. The data center is there underwater. That is within an ocean. Okay. Niche pada hai. Nobody can access those things. It would be there in the database format, relational database format. Okay, they would be able to access those data, but nobody can steal your data. So your data would be highly secure. Okay, got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, see, don't think your data, even Gmail won't be able to get your data. See, even we have created an ID for you. Okay, uh, don't think that we are having all your passwords and all. No, any system would give a cushion to the administrator to reset the password. I don't know your password, but I would be able to reset your password. Suppose tomorrow, if you forgot your password, if Rupalis forgot her password, I would be able to reset her password so that you will be able to log in again. It is not that suppose Dropi is asking, sir, I forgot my password. Please tell me my password. I can't say your password is PASSWD at the rate 123456789. Ah, rose is a rose is a rose is a rose. No, I would be able to reset your password saying IFT at the rate 1234. Please reset your password after your first login. That's it. So that means your data is always secure. Okay, because the layers of security are there. Okay, so nobody can steal your data. Okay, that is for sure. Then scalability and flexibility. What is scalability and flexibility? First, come to this flexibility. Flexibility means it would be flexible enough to give your answer to your query. Okay, it would be flexible enough. Whatever you can say it is. You can compare this with a robustness. Okay, whatever you are giving, okay, it would be able to flexibly would be able to give answer to your query. Your transaction would be very flexible. It is not that you need to cross 10 mountains and 17 seas and all those things and to get your answer. Flexible, very simple. One line of code would be there. Just type whatever you want, just type and you will get that. That is flexibility. Scalability. Suppose today I am having a data pertaining to only your 10th, 12th. Tomorrow we are going to give an accommodation to you all in our hostel. Then at that time, I would be or my system would be able to give a cushion for that so that my database will grow will be scaled up, as rightly said by Ishika. Scale up. You are scaling up your database. You are scaling up your data. You are scaling up your parameters. You are scaling up your attributes. Okay, got it? All these are literal meaning only. Performance, literal. Availability, literal. Flexibility, literal. Scalability, literal. Robustness, literal. Security, literal. Application, literal. Management is literal. Open source, literal. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Any other question? Priksha is there? Priksha, are you
Yes,
there?
sir.
Very good. I want you all to see this slide or picture very carefully and just compare this with your algebra. Don't be scared after listening the word algebra. Okay. See, I'm telling you, mathematics is mother of all sciences. You should know mathematics. If not the advanced concept, I'm not going to ask you questions on integral or calculus, all those things. Okay, basic mathematics you should be knowing. Okay, if you know your basic mathematics, then it would be very easier for you to crack this equal also. If you could see the basic SQL format is, I want something from where and how. I want something from where, how. I want to pick 4 students, date of birth from list of 80 students. Okay, here my attribute is date of birth. Yes or no? I want to pick only the columns. Okay, suppose I want to pick Otios, Dhruv or Prikshas or Ishika's date of birth from the list of 80 students. That is my desired attribute. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Now, कहाँ से लेना है? From where I am going to pick? I am going to pick from my data only. Out of 80 students, I am going to pick. So from is my 80 students. That table. Where? Where means it is not the literal meaning of where. By using what condition? Okay, here my condition is 4 students' name. Diksha, Dhruv, Utyos, and Ishika. So these are the 3 sections or format you should know. What you are going to pick, from where you are going to pick, and how you are going to pick. Okay. So here syntax was saying select A1, A2, AN from R1, R2, RM where P. Okay. A1 to AN is attributes, be it date of birth, be it blood group, be it age, be it your 10th mark, be it your full name, be it your campus, be it your macroeconomics marks, whatever it may be. Those are attributes. Okay, attributes is nothing but column, nothing but fields. Okay, from R1, R2, R3, RM. These are relations. Relations, nothing but tables. Okay, how a table is called in mathematics? Ishika,
Yes, sir.
how a table is called in mathematics?
A table in mathematics. Uh, I don't know. I don't
The
know, sir.
matrix. The
Uh,
matrix.
a matrix.
Sumit.
Ishika will get an imposition today. Okay, who answered matrix?
The Sumit.
Man,
Sumit.
Sumit, tell me now. In matrix, rows and columns would be there. Okay, so here also there would be a table. Okay, there would be a relation from where you are going to pick your columns, your fields, your attributes by using yes condition, that is predicate. Okay, basic English grammar. What you are going to pick, from where you are going to pick, how you are going to pick. Simple English grammar. Select attributes from relation using this condition. That's it. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good. I want two more yes from someone. Maybe from girls. Rupali?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Very
sir.
good. Great. So attributes, relation, predicate. Attributes, relation, condition. Attributes, table, condition. Fields, matrix, condition. Got it? Always remember these three things. Then the whole world is for you. Got it?
So can you repeat the last part? The three things
Yes,
you
I
just
will. I
said.
will come to that. I will come to that. I will
Okay,
come to
okay, sir.
that. Okay. You got this basic structure, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very, very good. Now, the next one is relational algebra expression. RAE we used to say. Okay. A1, A2, AN are your attributes. Okay. And R1, R2, RM are again your relation. P is your condition. Okay. If you could see, the first part is again your attributes because all roads lead to Rome. Here also all roads lead to your attributes because that is what you are looking for. So pi of means product of. Okay, you are getting those data from where? Relation. LHS, RHS based on your middle part. You always tend to prove na in trigonometry and all LHS equal to RHS. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to
1, sir.
very good. So you always prove that na left hand side, right hand side. बीच
Yes,
में
sir.
क्या होगा? Your condition. Okay. If you could see, if you compare this with the system, system is nothing but input, process, output. Here the input is your, of course, attributes. You are going to get, I want to get these things. Okay. Output is of course relation because whatever you are going to get, it's in the format of relation only. It is not that, see, always remember that from 80 students, I want the date of birth of 4 students, Ishika, Preeksha, Dhruv and Utyu. It doesn't mean that I'm going to get a sole result. I'm going to get again a table. I am going to get again a relation. Okay. So that it would be easier for me to proceed. Based on the date of birth, okay, now I have got the date of birth. Then further, I'm going to refine. So the middle part is very important, that is predicate here. Whereas in your structure, basic structure, the last part is your condition. Okay, first part is your attribute. Here, that simply is a swap between your relation and your condition, that is predicate. Okay, always remember why we are going to use SQL. We are going to use SQL to convert or rather to transform your data into information. Later, we are going to transform those information into some insight. You should know the difference between data, information, and insight. You know the difference between data and information that we have discussed in our first session itself. Okay, the days to come, you will be able to understand the difference between an information and an insight. Okay, when we are going to discuss about the data modeling and Tableau and all those things, Power BI, then you will be able to how to get the insight from your set of data or data frame or relation database. So whenever you are talking about max, the middle one is your condition. Left hand side, right hand sides are respectively your attributes and your relation. Whereas in SQL, the first one is attribute, the second one is relation, the third one is condition. That's it. Okay, got it?
Yes, sir.
So, sir, predicate implies conditions.
Yes, condition. As of now, you just remember it's a condition. Okay. We are going to discuss further how we are going to split those conditions, how we are going to group those conditions, or how we are going to segregate those. All those things we are going to discuss. As of now, condition. As of now, my condition is my 4 students: Preeksha, Ishika, Utyu, and Dhruv. My attribute is date of birth. My table is list of 80 students. That's it. Okay, got it?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
Again, very important concept. Please listen to me carefully. We always talk about data. मेरे पास डेटा है, मेरे पास डेटा है, मेरे पास डेटा है. अरे कौन सा डेटा है, कैसे है डेटा? Somebody is asking you what kind of data you are having, then you would be clueless. I'm not regrading you, or I would be clueless to say. Suppose I will keep on saying I have a data, I have a data, I have a data. Suppose if Priksha is asking me, sir, tell me what kind of data you are having, I would be clueless. Then I should be able to answer what kind of or what types of data I am having. Whenever you are talking about SQL, these are the data types. Number first. First things first, number. Number you know, okay? And further we are going to discuss different kinds of number and all. Number, date, alphabets or strings, large object type, lobe, and blob and glob. Just see the first one, number. Give me an example for number data. You are having a student
Sir,
relation.
int,
Huh?
int, data type.
What? I am not getting you. Sorry.
Integer for int.
No, no,
That
no,
is
no,
a
no.
data type.
I am asking you
Sir,
an example for number data
so
type.
for example, data of GDP for different countries.
Very good, very good, very good, very good. Or you are suppose if I'm talking about student database, I am obsessed with students. Okay, so if I am talking about students, okay, roll number would be number data type. Yes or no? Yes or no? Or students age would be number data type. Or students 10th mark would be number. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so
Very good. Give me an example for date data type.
For example, date of births of the
Very
students.
good. Very good. Date of birth or date of joining or date of leaving. date of your examination, macroeconomics exam or data science exam, and all those things. These are data. Alphabet simply a strings. Okay, it means your name, somebody's campus, or your birthplace or city you are belonging to. All these are your alphabets. Okay, or your strings. Then large object type. Okay, before discussing this large object type, how you are going to represent this in your SQL, especially in Oracle first. Number would be simply number. Suppose if it is a float, then number of 5 comma 2. 5 comma 2 means 2 means decimal places, number of decimal places. 5 is the total number of digits. Suppose 14.21, for which the data type would be number of 52. Okay, suppose if I am saying 52.323, then Sumit, tell me what would be the type?
What sir? What is the question?
What would be the data type for my data, which is 52.323?
A float. It can be float.
No. That is okay. That would be represented as number of 52. Okay. Suppose if I am saying, see, I am just sharing my notepad. Are you able to see my notepad?
Yes, sir.
Very good. I am having this number 132.43. Are you able to see?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How many decimal places? 2, right?
2 decimal. Yeah.
Okay. How many total?
Total is 5. Total number is 5.
Along with this, you need to add this dot as well.
Then 6.
6. Then it would be represented as number of 6 comma 2. Suppose if it is 23.45678, then Diksha, tell me.
8,5.
Very good. Dika,
So 3,1.
very good. That's it. Got it right?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So number, then float, again, then your alphabets. Okay. Suppose name. Okay. Here it would be represented as either varchar or varchar of 2. Okay. I am going to tell you what is the difference between varchar and varchar 2. Okay. Varchar, the number of, again, number of digits you can say. Okay. Number of alphabets it's having. Please note that you need to specify in a general format. Suppose you can't simply count Ishika 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a space 7. Then Yadav, it's 5. You can't define this as 12. The next name would be this one. Would you be able to accommodate this name in this varchar 12?
No, sir.
No. So you
No,
need to
sir.
always generally define this. Okay, if it is a name, just simply put 50. Okay, later on if you want to change, you can change it. Okay, so always it would be used for your alphabets, representation of your names. Then very important, a large object type. See, data is not always numbers, alphabets, dates, and all those things. It is more than that, because it is a child play. If you are always keeping data as numbers, alphabets, and dates, you need to go further. You need to scale up. You need to go higher. Okay. That time, what are could be the data? It might be a PDF files, documents, Word documents. It could be some videos, some images. Okay. Tomorrow, Aishman wants to collect all the data pertaining to Jasprit Bumrah. Okay. He is collecting all those data pertaining to Jasprit Bumrah. Okay. Hope you know who is Jasprit Bumrah, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Simply, we are
Yes.
Yes,
Aishman
sir.
is collecting all the data pertaining to our Prime Minister. Okay, so he would be collecting videos, images, GIF files, PDF documents, and all those things. Okay, he needs to represent these data types as well. So the PDF documents, text files, Word documents, these are documents would be falling under blob. Blob means binary large objects. Okay, suppose PDF, would you be able to open your PDF file in your Word document? Just try to open, or try to open a Word document in your text file. That time you would be getting some binary formats. Okay, binary formats, you see, computer always read all your data in binary. Binary means what?
0 and 1, sir.
Zeros and ones. Okay, so these kind of document you need to store. Okay, to do that, this data type blob, that is binary large object, would be useful. Then clock, character large objects like videos, like images, like GIF files, like audio files. If you could see it, what is a GIF file? It's an animated one. You know what is GIF file, right?
Yes, sir.
How cartoon movies are made? Simply a drawing, a collection of drawings, one by one, they are putting into motion. Okay. Similarly, videos also. Similarly, audios also. Suppose if you are seeing a movie, it's a sequence of scenes and it's a collection of scenes and all those things. Okay. So these are saved as character large object, claw. Okay. And this would be very important question in your interview. What is a claw? What is a blob? Okay. What is a B type large object? What is C type large object? Then you need to tell simply 2 points. Sir, ma'am, blob stands for binary large object. As the name suggests, my data or the user data would be saved in the format of binary, like PDF files, Word files, or any text files or any documents. Whereas, on the other hand, clock, as the name suggests, it's a character large object. It would be useful for textual data like my videos, images, audio files. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, I had a doubt.
Yeah. Who is this?
Sir, Tanya.
Yeah, Tanya.
Sir, in the notepad in which you gave some examples of the number and the word char, So in that, when the name is Bala Subramanian, then how have we written this 50?
Yeah. See, what I've said is in the number, we simply counted the number of digits and the number of digit after the decimal place, and we come to a conclusion 23.45678 would be 85. Okay, after decimal places, there are 5 decimal places, and the total number of digit including the dot is 8. But if you could do for alphabet as well, for the string data as well. Suppose Ishika Yadav is there. Ishika, how many alphabets are there? 3, 6, and a space 7, and 9, 12. If you put this where care 12, then of course it would be able to accommodate this particular name. Suppose if you are giving this name, then the system won't be able to accept this data, because how many alphabets are there? 4,
Sir,
7,
15.
15. It doesn't mean that I am elder to Ishika. I am younger to Ishika always. Yes, na Ishika?
Yes, sir.
Yes, very good. See, here you will not be able to accommodate this particular name in your data format, in your data type, because here you have defined this as 12. But here, unfortunately, it has got 15 characters, 15 alphabets. Yes or no, Tanya?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So that is why I said whenever you are having any string related data like your name, workplace, campus, batch, all those things, simply put, okay, my name would be 50 only. Just put.
Okay, sir. Okay, got it. Thank
And,
you.
and whenever you are making an application, you are going to enter some data. Okay. Suppose that is where that feature robustness would be coming to act. Suppose if you have defined this as 12, and if you are trying to enter this guy's name, Balasubramanian's name, okay, the system will say, "Hi Tanya, I won't be able to accommodate this data because my size is only 12, but this guy's length is 15." It will pop up some error message. It's an alert. It's not an error. It's an alert message. That is why SQL is very prompt in, very robust in nature. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Is there any doubt for data types? Data types is very, very, very important. We are going to discuss some more data types in days to come. As of now, data types, any doubts with these 5 data types?
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah, who is this?
Sir, Prerna.
Yeah, Prerna, tell me.
Sir, can you once clarify the difference between the alphabet data type and varchar?
See, alphabet is a generic. Number is a generic. Wherever you are using, suppose your database your roll number is a number. Your name is alphabet, a string. But whenever you are going to use it in Oracle or SQL or your MySQL SQL or PostgreSQL, okay, you are going to represent in the format of some data types. For number, it is directly number. For date, it is directly date. But whereas for alphabets, it's either varchar or varchar2. I'm going to discuss about the difference between varchar and varchar2. As of now, you just put varchar. Okay. So alphabet means your name. Your name is a string. Your name is a collection of alphabets. Okay. You are going to represent how you are going to represent your name in your relational database. That time you are going to use varchar. It is not that there is a difference between varchar and alphabet. It is that alphabets you are going to use your alphabets data types in SQL, be it Oracle or be it MySQL or MS Access in the format of varchar.
Okay, sir, got it.
Great. Any other doubt? Shall we move further?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Are you able to see?
The slides, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
very good. Now, Ishita, are you there? Chandra?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Chandra, just read that red letters sentence. First one.
Data definition language,
Very good.
DDL.
Then
Sir,
second red letter.
data manipulation language, DML.
Very
And
good.
then data query language, DQL.
Very good. So here, if you could see, only the middle word changes. Yes or no? Data language is there. In the first sentence, it is definition. The second, it's manipulation. The third, it's query. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Very good. What is a definition? Definition means you are defining something. Okay, you are going to define something. That is definition. What is a manipulation? You are going to do some maneuver, you are going to do some changes, you are going to do some manipulation with your data. What is query? Simply means it is you are going to query your database. So definition, manipulation, query. Okay, you got the little meaning of definition, manipulation, and query. Any doubt?
Yes.
Anyone? Definition means you are going to define something. Rather, you are going to create something. Okay. Second one is manipulation. You are going to do some changes. You are going to do some manipulation with your data. The third one, you are going to query your database. The language that we are going to use is data definition language for creating or for defining your data. The language which we are going to use for manipulating your data, for changing your data, is data manipulation language. Last but never the least, the language that you are going to use for querying your database is data query language. Please note that, like your SQL, these are also concepts. Don't think it's a language. It's a language. No, these are also a concept. Data definition language is a concept. Data manipulation language is a concept. Data query language is a concept. Whereas, what all the query we are going to use under these languages, that is called as statements. Okay. Always remember this. Though we are going to discuss about all these three, you are going to use only this data manipulation and especially this data query language mostly with your data. Nobody or seldom would be going to ask you to create a table. The table would be always created and it would be in front of you. You need to do some manipulation, you need to do some query so that you will be getting some results that your client is looking for, your boss is looking for, your mentor is looking for, or you yourself is looking for. Okay, so always remember, you are not going to use this data definition language, okay, to create, to alter, to drop all those things, but we are going to discuss all those. Okay, but definitely you are going to use this DML, data manipulation, and definitely you are going to use your DQL. Why? Because you are already having your data. Okay, you need to simply put that data into table. Okay, of course that time you would be able to create tables and all. You should be able to create tables and all, but it would be already created and it will be given to you. You need to do some query, you need to do some manipulation so that you will be getting the desired results. Okay, besides this, okay, there are two more languages also there, DCL and TCL. Okay, what is C stands for? DL, again data and language. Is somebody there in the lobby? What is C stands for? Any guesses? D stands for definition, M stands for manipulation. What is C stands for? Any guess?
So command.
No, though it's a very good guess.
So
Condition.
compiling.
Huh?
So compiling.
The control.
Very good. Who is this?
The Sumit.
ब्राइट स्टूडेंट लग रहा है यार, मेरे से बहुत ब्राइट स्टूडेंट लग रहा है, क्या बात है. वेरी गुड आंसर. C stands for control. This DCL is primarily for administrator. Okay, to grant some permission, to revoke some permission. As I said, there is a difference between authentication and authorization. Okay, this control would be given by your database administrator. Those database administrator would be using DCL. Okay, TCL. T stands for what? Any guesses?
Sir, it is transaction.
Very good. It is transaction. Okay. Whatever query you are writing, it's a transaction. Suppose if I am picking 4 students' data birth from a list of 80 students, I am doing a transaction. Yes or no? Suppose if I am paying some money to somebody, I am doing some transaction. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So T stands for transaction, control language. Here, commit, rollback, save points are there. These are the 3 things. This you are going to use, of course. Commit means, suppose you are doing some manipulation. You are inserting, okay, you are deleting, you are again modifying some data and all those things. Okay, you need to commit all this set of transaction, otherwise it won't be getting saved in your database. For commit, for saving, that commit TCL statement would be, you are going to use commit TCL. Whereas rollback means, as the name suggests, you are going to roll back whatever transaction you have done. Suppose you have returned 10 transaction. First to you have inserted something, then you have deleted something, then you have modified something. There are 10 transactions. You want to roll back all these 10 transactions. Then you simply put roll back, all your transaction would be gone. Okay, but once you put that commit, you will not be able to put this rollback. Got it? That means, see, are you able to see this notepad?
Yes, sir.
I am making a table, or I am making a database. Okay, I am making a table, student table. Okay, student table में मेरे को रखना है name, roll number. Okay, and 2 इशिका से छोटा ही हूँ. Ishika Sumit is our senior. See here, I have entered three data. Sorry, three records. Okay. What is a record? It's a collection of Sumit.
Field, sir,
It is,
field.
it is a
Collection of?
row.
Sir, row.
No.
Sir, collection
Record
of
is a
fields, sir.
collection of dash.
Collection of fields.
Collection of fields. Okay. It is always plural. Okay. So collection of fields. I have entered three attributes, three tuples. Okay. That is records. Okay. Rows. Here, this is my transaction 1. This is my transaction 2. This is my transaction 3. Okay. Okay. I am doing this in my student table. Sorry. Got it? The first transaction is
Yes.
I have entered Ishika's detail. The second transaction is I have entered Bala's detail. The third transaction is I have entered Sumit's details. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Very good. The fourth transaction, since Ishika is crying that she is younger to me, I am simply updating our age. Okay. Update age to 8. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then I got gussa with Ishika's. I don't want to be there in the student table. So I am asking to delete myself. Delete Bala's detail. Okay. So how many transactions?
5.
How many 5 transactions. Don't assume that all these transactions have already or automatically getting saved in your table. In your table, that is student table. No. Still your student table is only with the structure, name, R&O and age. No data is there because you have not committed your transaction. Okay. Now here you are putting commit. Okay. Then it means we have saved these 3 transactions. Okay. Got it? Got it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
please read this.
See here, these 5 transactions you have understood.
Yes, sir.
5 transactions you have understood. First transaction is
Yes.
adding Ishika's details. Second is Bala's details. Third is Sumit details. Then, as per Ishika's request, we have changed the Ishika's age to 8 because she wants to be younger to Bala. Okay, that is your 4th transaction. 5th transaction, Bala got annoyed because he always remained younger to Ishika's. So, because it had not happened, okay, he wants to delete his own record. So, delete Bala's details. These are the 5 transactions. Okay, don't presume that all these transactions are already made in your table. No, because you are not committing you are not saving your transactions. Okay. Now putting one commit. That means these three transactions is getting saved.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Now, fourth and fifth is still remains. If you are putting
Yes, sir.
commit here, then it would become 8. Suppose if you are putting commit here, this is gone.
Now I get it, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now you have understood commit. What is rollback? Suppose here you have not put the commit. Okay. You are not put any commit. Okay. And here Ishika has requested to change the age as 8. Until or unless I am putting the commit, it would be 20 only. Now, after putting this, suppose if you are putting rollback, this transaction would be nullified. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes
can
or
we
no?
put the command anywhere? So
I will share my client machine so that you will be able to wait a minute. Are you able to see the Oracle? Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Now I am into my office machine. Okay. In my office system, all your campus history and all in Oracle only. Okay. Now I have connected to my Oracle system. Okay. I am simply creating one. Okay. I have created this. We are going to discuss in detail these commands and all. Okay. Here we are talking only about the concept. Okay. As I said, I have created RNO as number, name as varchar. And what is S1? My table name. What is create? It is a DDL. Okay, this particular thing is a DDL. Okay. Yes or no? It says table
Yes, sir.
created. Okay. Now I am selecting select R and O from S1. No row selected. Now I am simply insert. Okay. Some values. Okay. Here what I have done in my table S1, I have entered one roll number, one name, because I have got two attributes in my table. One is R and O, the second one is name. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now just put this command. Earlier it was saying you are able to see the highlighted one, right? Select R and O from S1. It says no rows selected. Now we have entered one record. Now just see this. Here, always remember this. I have put that commit as auto on. So it has taken me the value. Now I am changing this. Okay, update my S1, set RMO equal to or name equal to Ishika, where R and O equal to 1. What I am going to do? What I intend to do here? Tell me, Ishika.
Sir, in this you are changing your name. You're changing your name, and you'll be putting my name.
Yeah,
Roll
the
number will be
proper answer would be I am going to change the name of a person with the roll number 1.
Hmm.
Okay, one row updated. Now here you just select name, okay, from S1 where R and O equal to 1. What should be the answer? Ishika, tell me.
Sir, roll number will be 1, and instead of your name, my name will appear.
Got it?
Yeah.
Now what I'm doing?
So you're deleting the data. You'll be deleting the name. Okay, the row.
Okay, now I am putting this command again. What it will give?
Nothing should appear.
Got it?
Hmm.
So here I have put this transaction in an auto commit format. That is why it is taking me automatically. Okay, I am inserting a data. I am creating a table. I am deleting your data and all those things. DML, DQL, DCL. Here the create is this one. Highlighted one you are able to see, right? Create table S1 is DDL because you are defining a table. Okay. By putting your roll number as number, your name as varchar. The second one, you are inserting something. Okay. That is what? DDL or DML?
DML.
Very good. Because you are manipulating something, you are changing something. Okay. Here, insert is at DML. Okay. And here you are putting update. This is DDL or DML or DQL?
So DML.
Again, it's a DML. Very good. Again, you are manipulating something. Okay. You are changing something. Okay. Yeah, again, it is a DML. Here, select name from S1 where RNO equal to 1. What is this?
DQL.
Huh?
DQL.
DQL or DML?
So DQL data query language.
Why not DML?
So because we are not manipulating anything from the data, we are actually selecting.
Exact. Who is this?
Sir Rishika.
Ishika.
Yeah.
How many chocolates you want?
So
Very good answer. See, you should understand the difference between DML, DDL, and DQL. As I said, nobody is going to ask you to create tables because it would be there for you. It would have been created already, okay, and given to you. You are going to do this, not even this, insert, update, delete, and especially mostly this select. So DQL you are going to use mostly. Got it? There lies your power. Select DQL is your power. Okay. Q is your power. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Very good. In the next class, we are going to discuss about keys, primary keys, what is primary key and candidate keys, and what are the difference between these. These are very important interview questions. Very important concept you should understand. Okay. Of course, all the concepts are very important, but if you could talk about interview point of view, then it would be very important concept. Okay. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Very good. What next? What next?
Open your
Show
camera.
time.
Hi, Vineet. Hi, Sumit.
Hello, sir.
Vineet, Sumit, rhythmic. Very good. Ishika, Anshika, Bhavika, Tanya, Chandra, Anshita. Yes, Tanya, Chandra is there. So tell me how the examinations? How was the examinations? Chandra is smiling. Rupali, Bhavika, examination ठीक चला? पृथ्वी would be saying, sir, आपका कैंपस रिसर्च कभी नहीं चलता है. पृथ्वी, you are there? पृथ्वी पृथ्वी ने बोल रही थी, यार मैंने पूछा था क्यों लेट सबमिट किया सर, आपका कैंपस रजिस्ट्री डाउन हो गया था. मैं चुप हो गया. It is very easy to silence me. Hi, Ratnesh.
Hello, sir.
Okay. Hi. I want to see your face here. Where is Nikhil? Hi, Priksha. Hi, Ratnesh. Okay, tomorrow
Hello,
at
sir.
what time we are meeting?
Sir, 7.
Yes.
So 7 p.m.
Okay. Tomorrow, 7 to 8:30, we are again meeting. Okay. Hi, Ida. Okay. So, bye to everyone. Okay. I'll be sharing my PPT so that you can brush up. Okay. इशिका को एक चॉकलेट और इम्पोजिशन मिला. I remember because I have an elephant memory.
Sir,
Yeah.
so what about the class recordings? आपने मेल भेजी थी बड़ी
Of
सी
course,
जिसमें
it would be provided to you. It would be. I am trying to put it on my YouTube channel, okay, so that it will be easily available for you guys, because this Teams is not at all working, because it is not allowing me to share my recording through Teams. Okay, so I would be downloading all these recordings. I would be putting in my YouTube. Okay, so that you can refer whenever you want to.
so by next month,
By next month.
this month.
This month, yes. See, you are going to have a break between 7th and 17th. Okay, that time I would be putting, so that you will be able to refer all these recordings and your PowerPoint presentation. And after 17th, you are going to have.
Sir,
You are
7
going
to
to
17 छुट्टी क्यों है?
Hmm?
Why do we have a break from 7 to 17th? Mid semester break या फिर?
Somebody is going to घूमने के लिए जा रहा है किसी ने.
तो sir, it's just your classes or every पूरा उसका?
My class only. It is not about others. बाप रे, who is this? कब आ रहे हो कैंपस सब लोग?
सर
चंद्रा
कोविड के
कब आ
बाद
रहे हो कैंपस?
आप लोग बुलाओ।
हाँ?
सर नॉट
सर व्हेन
कोरोना के
कोरोना
बाद
पे लाओ, व्हेन कोरोना पे लाओ।
सर ओमिक्रॉन.
पता नहीं यार, ये वो भी डेल्टा ये वगैरह क्या है, पता नहीं. Okay, take care, stay safe. Okay, tomorrow we are going to meet. Okay, keep smiling, always stay safe. Okay, bye bye.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank you,
you,
sir.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye Sumit.